Hi kids, it's Old Rotten Lady here. Today we are doing part 12 of my Build Newcrest Legacy challenge, where we are trying to populate Newcrest for the first time ever in a post-apocalyptic world where there are no resources, no utilities, and all we have are our wits and creativity to survive. We have a bunch of things that we need to do to finish off this generation and eventually build a community park, but we first need to complete the freelance botanist aspiration, grow 8 perfect quality plants, and purchase a water fountain. Our first potential heir, Beth Plottaker, has just been born. Penny is bonding with the baby. After a little bit of an issue last time, Penny was able to successfully give birth at home. And I'd like Angel to bond with Beth. Angel is going to talk with Beth. He's going to coo at her. Oof, what is wrong with Angel? Oh my gosh, he's gotten really tense. Is it because he has to take care of a baby? So rude. Oh, baby Beth has started crying in the middle of the night, or 4:47 in the morning. Since Penny has just pushed out her baby, we're going to have Angel wake up and take care of her. He is so tense, however. Bottle feeding Beth. Alright, Angel is just very tense, so he's gone outside. He's gonna relieve some stress by shouting forbidden words, especially since it was one of his wants as well. Oh, it looks like one of these trees is evolvable. Oh, it's this pear tree. And actually all the pear trees are ready to evolve. Our garden's actually looking pretty good today, but we can't harvest and we can't garden. Why is that? Oh my gosh. Angel is too tense to garden. That's not great. So we're going to have Angel go to bed and maybe sleep off the tenseness, and hopefully when he wakes up, he can garden. Penny awoke to find Piccata inside the house, so she's going to give him a little love. But, sorry Piccata, we're going to have to send you back to the coop. Looks like our bills came. Look at Piccata's walk of shame back to the coop. Oh, there's a pile of trash near Piccata's chicken coop. We're going to have Penny sort through the trash near Piccata's coop first. We found an electronic upgrade part from that. Collect some eggs. Throw the trash out now. Pay the bills that came. And there is a child standing outside, so let's introduce ourselves. This is Evie Delgado. Get to know Evie. Oh, Beth just started crying. We're going to have Angel take care of Beth. Wake Angel up, change Beth's dirty diaper. Oh, he's still tense from his friend balance crashing. For Angel, there really is a sweet spot when it comes to friendship. Too few is bad. Too many is also bad. This is getting out of hand. Angel really needs to figure out who he does and doesn't need in his life. Angel didn't have very many friends in the first place. There was obviously Penny. There was obviously Akira. I don't know if baby being born means he has 3 friends now, and that's too many, but your family is only going to get bigger, so I don't know what to tell you. In the meantime, he's reached parenting level 2. Oh, the sink just broke. We're going to have to call Penny on over to fix it, since she is our most handy sim. We're going to have Angel go outside and collect some snow. It doesn't quite look like it's snowing yet, but sure. So for off-the-grid households, you can collect snow. You can also go to a body of water and collect water, but since we don't live near a body of water, that's sort of hard to do. However, really nice to know that we can gather snow in the winter. This off-the-grid household is now generating a water surplus. Objects that use water will now fully work as long as more water is generated than is being used. All right, Angel is still way too tense to do gardening, so we will go to the trading post and sell off our items in the meantime. Angel, while you're there, maybe gather some snow because it looks a lot snowier here than it does at home. All right, we hired Zoe Patel, so we are going to try to haggle. All right, we successfully haggled, so now we're getting a 10% additional profit off of the things that we sell. I'm going to skip through all this because it's kind of boring. But in total, we wound up with 1,547 simoleons earned. Okay, and now we are going to buy some groceries as well. I think we're going to purchase some bass, some milk, some cheese, flour, milk bread would be really good too for cooking, some salmon, couple of packages of sugar, some red meat, and some white meat. And we've spent nearly $200 on those groceries. All right, we're going to travel home Angel is still very tense, so it's not like he could garden anyway, but I am really sad to see that the plants are no longer harvestable either, so Penny couldn't even do it if he wanted to. Ugh. Who is this woman Penny is with? Oh my gosh, that's Evie Delgado. That's a little kid that we were talking to earlier today. Man, people age up fast in The Sims. Evie randomized into a cute little outfit, which I'm really surprised by. All right, we're going to put all of our purchased food in the fridge. Make sure it doesn't go bad this time around. Oh my gosh, Angel switched from very tense to very energized just because he interacted with Picado, which is very cute. He is an animal enthusiast, so he got in a good mood. Love to see it. And it looks like I can harvest these oversized crops at least. All right, since Angel is feeling well enough, we're at least gonna spray for bugs. Whoa, Penny really sounded upset. Oh, and it's because the sink is broken. It's like still broken or broken again. I'm not exactly sure because I wasn't watching her, but we're going to have her fix that. So a couple of episodes ago, Angel was developing the technophobe lifestyle. It looks like Penny did as well because she has this happy moodlet from being free from the shackles of technology. Technophobes know that the truest, most free type of living can be found on an off-grid lot, absent of all forms of technology, absent of distraction, absent of the mechanical whispers of the future. And she also has peace and quiet from the technophobe lifestyle. This is very nice for her, but it's kind of a far-flung image from what I think her life in San Myshuno might have been, especially since she has some of the video gaming skill. So that model car that we bought, it is just a toy that has been sized up to look like a vehicle that's parked on a lot, but it doesn't really look fantastic in the snow. You can tell there's like a lot of visual glitches. We're just gonna ignore that. Angel has been in his garden, watering, spraying for bugs, and now I think we're going to fill in some of these empty gaps. We're gonna plant an orchid. I think we're going to upgrade our bed with massage control to make that just even more comfy. Evie has come to sit on the bed that I am currently in the midst of upgrading. All right, I think it's time to get to the next level with our gardening. So what we're going to do is check out our notebook because every time we research a plant, we get a little bit of information like a description, how much it generally sells for, when the seasons are that it grows in, but also it tells you what you can graft it with to create something new. Bluebells can be grafted with strawberries to get grapes. Cherries can be grafted with apple to get pomegranate. Grapes can be grafted with roses to get bonsai. The lily plant can be grafted with snapdragon to make an orchid. Snapdragons and strawberries can be grafted together to get a dragon fruit. And then snapdragons and then dragon fruits can be combined to create a cow plant berry. So this is all stuff that I think we will try out. If you're not familiar with these entries, you get them in your notebook after you spend some time researching the plant. So we're taking a cutting from the strawberry bush and we're grafting that onto a snapdragon, and maybe hopefully we will turn up with a dragon fruit at some point. Angel just got to level 9 from that, so that's wonderful. Right, Angel is lighting a fire. I think he and Penny can spend a little time cozying up. Oh my gosh, a vampire has shown up at our front door. Not today, Lilith. Look at them having a nice little time by the fire. All right, Angel has officially lost his close-knit lifestyle. He'll have to work hard if he wants it back. Then again, maybe it's time to move on to something new. Yeah, you know, you're gonna have a little family, so maybe it's good that you lost the close-knit lifestyle. He still has technophobe in progress. It is almost Beth's birthday. Oh my gosh, time is flying. I can't wait to meet Beth as a toddler. Celebrate Angel's birthday by throwing a rocking birthday party. Oh my gosh, it's Angel's birthday today. Ooh, it is snowing quite a lot today. Starting a new day, Angel is going to take care of Beth, who already has a stinky diaper. And when he reached parenting level 3 while he was doing that, Penny is up. Since it's Angel's birthday, I think we're going to have Penny try to bake him a cake. Since we have honey from the bees, we might as well make it a honey cake. Cakes, honey cake. Power doesn't work off the grid. What? It doesn't look like I can make any of the cakes. Are you serious? I can't even bake a cake without electricity. People baked cake before gas ovens were a thing. They baked using like wood fire ovens. The fact that I can't even bake a cake off the grid in The Sims 4? How does that make sense? All right, since we can't bake a cake, Penny is going to make some eggs and toast instead. She's going to serve that. Oh, wow. Okay, she only made a single serving. I had just assumed that we were making several servings of it, but yeah, I guess Angel's gonna make his own eggs and toast, and it doesn't look like there's a drop down to select multiple servings. It's just one. So each time I make eggs and toast, I have to use one bread and one egg, like a whole loaf of bread. That's not great economics. All right, Angel is off to his garden to harvest. He's gonna water the garden. Penny reached parenting level 3 as well, so actually Angel was a little bit ahead of her on the parenting levels. Quite a bit of snow has piled up at this point. And since there's not really a lot else to do, I'm going to have Angel and Penny build a snow pal together. Alright, there's our completed snowman. He has a stovepipe hat, a unibrow, a monocle, a carrot for his nose. Is that a piece of bacon in his mouth? Seems like a waste of bacon, honestly. We got a notification that it's almost Penny's birthday, which everyone is about to age up, and time is slipping away fast. Thinking about the size of Angel and Penny's family, I definitely want more than one child because Angel, first of all, is probably going to be needing a lot of help around the garden. But also, since this is a legacy challenge, I don't really want to put all our eggs in one basket here. Something could happen to this kid between now and adulthood. So I think we definitely want to have at least one more kid, but I'm also really aware that the house is super small. It's a tiny home, you know? We don't have a ton of space and we definitely don't have a lot of money. We can't really make the family all that big. Having 2 kids is probably the best that we can do. I do want to wait a little bit longer in between kids, but I think it's also best that we delayed Penny's aging to adulthood. So I think we need to get her pregnant in the next day so that she can avoid having that birthday. All right, it's really time to focus on ramping up this garden's growth. So I'm going to fertilize some of these plants here. Meanwhile, Penny is going to start a yard sale, sell off some of these frogs. And I'm realizing that in a winter's night, it can get quite dim out here. We can spend a little bit more money since we earned a little bit more money. So we're going to double up on the lighting out here. I'm going to clone the same outdoor light. It looks like the fertilizing is already doing the trick because this grape plant is already available to evolve. And that's nice quality now, as is this other grapevine, and this one too. This snapdragon is now ready to evolve, and now that is excellent quality. I should definitely fertilize more often. We've evolved that spinach plant as well. Both of those onion plants are ready for evolving. The choco berry's ready. Good job, Angel. And then he also evolved that carrot plant. Angel and Penny are having dinner, and I realized it was quite dim in here. I think we're going to use a little bit more of our funds to put in some additional lighting. I think maybe a little table centerpiece light situation is good. I think we need one more light as well. Maybe just that same mason jar sconce. It's a lot more well lit in this room now. Penny is feeling flirty. So as mentioned previously, I think it would be really smart for us to strategically delay Penny's birthday by getting her pregnant. So we're going to do a little bit of flirting, going to set the mood a bit. The Sims don't age while they're pregnant, so Penny's pregnancy would essentially delay her birthday by about 3 days. And you're going to try for a baby in the tent. It's baby making time! We chose the tent because they seem to quite enjoy their outdoor trysts, and perhaps they're feeling a little bit shy about woohooing in the room next to their very awake little baby. I do have to say that it does look quite romantic out here with the falling snow. As I mentioned before, we're not going to be taking any sort of pregnancy test. You know, post-apocalyptic world, they don't really have as many of those lying around, so we're just gonna wait and see if Penny develops a baby bump. However, I am going to check Penny's moodlets and see if she has any sort of of inkling yet that she's pregnant. So we might be able to get some sort of moodlet that describes like stomach queasiness or any sort of other pregnancy-related moodlet. She has a moodlet for woohooing in the wild. She also has a moodlet for a new baby, being utterly enamored. Oh, and this one's new to me. It's a sign from Warm Kiss. Nothing is more romantic than smooching amidst rough weather. Wow, okay. Oh my gosh, it's officially Beth's birthday. Which is odd, because Angel was supposed to have aged up, and he's not yet. All right, they've both gone to bed, and Angel is waking up at 3:40 in the morning, auto-aging up. So he's reached adulthood, fulfilling dreams, planning for retirement, and midlife crises await. The perfect time to start wrapping up those lifelong goals. Feeling the pressure. Angel auto-aged up. Unfortunately, since we can't bake cakes, it kind of seems like we're going to have to be doing that for everyone in this household moving forward, which means that they get a sad moodlet for people forgetting their birthday. So we're just going to have our Sims be kind of sad. I feel so bad about that. We're going to give Angel a little bit of his midlife makeover. I was thinking for sure that I wanted his beard to grow out as he aged. For Angel's hair, I decided to mix it up a little bit. He's still gonna be rocking the long hair, but his hair gotten longer and longer over the years. He would be all about really pulling it back because he's a focused man. He's working on his garden. He needs that hair out of the way, but he still wants long, luscious locks, however. So now that Angel and Penny are a little bit more established, it is really no longer necessary for Angel to just be wearing the same 3 outfits all the time. His 2 everyday outfits, those seem fine. His sports outfit definitely needs a little bit of an update. We're going to give him some legitimate athletic wear this time around. We'll go with a white tee. For sleepwear, Angel does not have to sleep in his underwear anymore. We're going to get him some actual jammies, going from sleeping in his underwear to a cozy robe. For party wear, we're going to give him a slightly different outfit. Still very cottage living, countryside, gardener, but just another outfit to wear. And we can give him some actual swim trunks too. Not that we necessarily have ever swam, but he doesn't have to do that in his underwear anymore. In my opinion, the hot weather and the cold weather outfits, those look good. They're perfect as is, so we're not going to change those. All right, that's it for Angel's makeover. Can't believe he's already an adult. I feel like we're just starting to get our garden into a really established place, and now it's like a race against the clock to get 8 perfect quality plants. Calendar-wise, no indication that Penny is pregnant, because otherwise her birthday would have been pushed out by a couple days. Right, Beth is upset, so Angel is going to go tend to her needs. He's feeding her. He's going to change her next because she's kind of stinky. That's right, little Beth. Who's Daddy's potential legacy heir? You are, Beth. You might be. A quick reminder that we're playing this legacy with the exemplar succession law, which basically means that all of the heirs have to have a specific trait. And since babies don't have traits, we don't really know yet whether Beth is going to be the heir or not. The trait that we decided upon was self-assured. I also have the firstborn succession law as a backup, however. So, for example, if multiple children had the self-assured trait, it would go to the eldest child, or like the firstborn. Or if the firstborn doesn't have the self-assured trait, it would be the next oldest child. And then if none of them had the self-assured trait, I guess it would just go to the firstborn, the oldest. Well, that could potentially be our Gen 2 heir. We don't quite know yet. Taking stock of the freelance botanist aspiration, which Angel has yet to fulfill, and is one of the things that he needs to do in order to finish off this generation, he has 1 more level to go before he maxes out his gardening skill, and then he will need to grow a cow plant and evolve 10 excellent quality plants, which obviously we'll do on our way to get 8 perfect quality plants. At the moment, he's only evolved 1 excellent quality plant, so we still got a lot of mileage to make up here. He's gonna spend some time researching the orchid plant. We only have 3 chairs in the kitchen, so we're gonna ask Penny to create another one for us at the woodworking table. All right, Penny finished that project. Do those chairs match? No, not at all. But I'm kind of sure this family doesn't really care all that much. All right, Angel has finished researching the orchid plant. Looks like he learned that he can make a death flower by grafting the pomegranate and orchid together. That could be handy. Oh my gosh, it looks like Angel just reached gardening level 10. He's completely maxed out his gardening skills. Amazing job. Oh, our tub is broken. All right, we're gonna go fix that. And since there's really not that much else for Penny to do, we're also gonna have her install the self-cleaning upgrade. Angel has gone to light the fire, and Penny's gonna join him. Not Angel leaving immediately as Penny got there. No, Angel, I don't think so. You're gonna spend some time with your wife, whether you like it or not, and you're gonna try for a baby again, okay? It didn't work the first time, you're gonna do it now. And they do look happy together, though. Oh, not the baby cries in the background ruining the mood. All right, Angel is extinguishing the fire. Penny's gonna go and check on Beth, and then they're going to reignite that flame, darn it, because Penny needs to get pregnant before she ages up again. We're gonna try for a baby with Angel. Well, they are getting down to business, and now that that is basically done, I think we're just gonna have to wait another day or so and check to see if there's any signs of pregnancy. Ew, look at those stink wafts coming off of Angel as he sleeps. Gross. Penny was gonna go to sleep, but Beth picked the best time to decide that she needed a changing and a... What? She aged up. Well, it was supposed to be her birthday yesterday. A phantom baby is still floating in midair. Beth is now a toddler. So we're going to go and roll for a random toddler trait at thesims.legacychallenge.com that has a generator. And we have rolled for silly. Goofy and curious, these toddlers love to tell jokes and get playful. They earn imagination skills slightly faster. All right, there she is. Our little Beth thrown into a toddler. All right, I think we're going to leave it off here, but next time we're going to give Beth a look in Create a Sim mode and give her little outfits, maybe change up her hair, and then we'll find out whether Angel and Penny were successful in getting pregnant yet again so that Beth can have a little brother or a little sister. All right, that's it for me. Thanks so much for watching, kids. Until next time, take care of yourselves. Bye.